Making a game like this is really hard. You gotta know how to code, you gotta know how to do graphics, you might even need to hire a music guy. It's a lot. But instead, you could just hire a guy on Fiverr to do all that hard stuff for you. But does that actually work? Today we're gonna be checking out a video where someone paid 4 different Fiverr developers to make the same game and see what they came up with. Some of these were a little bit more fun than other of these. This one, definitely my favorite. But you're gonna have to wait to see what it actually is. So, let's go.
One of my favorite things about Fiverr is that you can pay people to make games for you, which is something I've done way too many times. I've had game developers recreate Minecraft, recreate my game, create times. I've had game developers recreate.
I mean, that looks pretty decent. They got a lot of the way towards Minecraft. Maybe I'll have to see in his other video, like how much did he pay for this? Because that's not bad for a small amount of time.
Create Minecraft, recreate my game,
that looks decent
create
too.
horror games, create platform games. But in this video, I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to challenge 4 Fiverr game developers to create the same game, but the idea for the game would be generated by AI. I was going to hire...
First of all, I'll say, maybe I'm talking crazy on the Fiverr developers. Those games looked really decent for Fiverr. Second, though, I mean, having AI come up with the game idea is cool, I guess. It seems like it'd be really hard for the AI to do a good job of describing what it wants from the developers. But hey, we'll see how it goes.
An AI expert from Fiverr to generate a ChatGPT prompt, use that ChatGPT prompt to generate a game idea, send that game idea to 4 different Fiverr developers, and pay them to make it. Before we get started, I wanted to thank...
So hold on, you paid someone on Fiverr to help you make a prompt, and then you're gonna give the prompt to the other developers. So that's a very good job of outsourcing the entire thing. Now, if he really wants to take it to another level, he'll outsource the editing of the video, and the voiceover, and so really, all he had to do was come up with a concept, and he's already done.
Anyway, to get started, we needed a custom ChatGPT prompt so we could generate a game idea. I paid the seller and received a document with a bunch of ChatGPT prompts tailored towards generating video game ideas. I ended up using one of the prompts and received an idea for a game. The idea for the game was Dimensional Drifters. Dimensional Drifters is a 2D platformer set in a world where gravity constantly shifts. As for the gameplay mechanics, players control a character who can manipulate gravity in a world where gravity shifts dynamically. The core gameplay involves navigating intricate platforming levels by switching gravity orientation at will. Players must time their shifts carefully to avoid obstacles and reach the goal.
Okay, that's a pretty simple gameplay design. Okay, maybe the ChatGPT did a good job describing it, because just with that, I feel like I would be able to put together at least a game demo, which is likely what the Fiverr people are going to do.
Time their shifts carefully to avoid obstacles and reach the goal. For the story, the player became a dimensional drifter after a mysterious encounter with a cosmic entity. The player must traverse various dimensions and overcome gravity-related challenges to uncover the entity's true intentions and restore balance to the multiverse. Also,
most unique ChatGPT story, I'll be honest.
Also, we received a unique feature. Dimensional Drifter's standout feature is its gravity-shifting gameplay, which adds a layer of complexity to traditional 2D platforming. Players will feel a sense of accomplishment as they master gravity manipulation and navigate challenging levels.
Okay, this is ChatGPT, so you don't get flamed for it. That's not really a unique game mechanic. That you're just describing VV. I don't know how many V's it is, but that indie game that was really popular like a decade ago, literally was that. It was a really good game, but it's not really that unique of a mechanic.
So there we go. We now had an idea for our game. Usually in these Fiverr videos, I'll give the developers a really simple phrase for what I want. For example, in the first I paid game developers to make the same game video, I just told them I wanted an endless runner shooter. So it'll be interesting to see how the games are with much more detail given to the idea. Now that we had our idea...
It's good though to have at least a very clear game concept here, because that way it's a lot easier to actually compare what the different developers make, because if you tell all of them to just make a endless runner shooter, you'll probably get a bunch of cool ideas, but it's hard to evaluate one-to-one like how well they did. And you should also evaluate this video by liking it and subscribing. If you don't like our videos, you should subscribe anyway, just so you can dislike them when they come up.
given to the idea. Now that we had our idea, it was time to find 4 developers on Fiverr. I found 4 different developers, paid them all, and eventually received 4 finalized games. Let's look at each one and see how they turned out.
Okay.
For the first game, we went with a developer that I've worked with many times before on this channel, Lee Minaudo. Lee Minaudo has been in many of my Fiverr videos before, making an endless runner shooter, a platform shooter, a horror game, and a battle royale game.
Those all look pretty good. It seems like he really knows what he's doing. And it's nice too because it's in Game Maker, so Game Maker is like, in some senses you might call it a toy engine, but I mean there's real games made in Game Maker. But it also is probably easy for the person they're giving the game to actually make changes in. Probably is doing more work than what he's getting paid for, to be honest.
I paid $100 for the game, so let's check it out. All right, guys, and here we are with the first version of Dimensional Drifters. So let's go ahead and play and see what happens. So I guess we've just got to walk around and I switch gravity. All right, nice. So if we use the arrow keys here, we can switch gravity, and I guess we're gonna have to try to get that box to hit the button to unlock that cage. Let's try it.
Yeah, okay, so you can switch in all 4 directions. It's not literally just these. And this looks pretty cool so far.
It's actually a pretty interesting concept already. So it's, okay, go there, do that. And now what? Maybe we need to like, there we go. Okay, cool. Sweet, there we go. All right, so here we have Dimensional Drifters as a puzzle game. Awesome. So we're on to level 2 now. We've got some spikes to avoid, so let's see if we can work our way through this level. I guess not. All right, let's try that again. So let's do that, do that, do that, try that. Oh, but how do we get across there? No, we needed the block there to get across. Okay, there. Okay.
The game looks cool, but maybe it's a touch difficult. Okay. It sounded like he was holding back something stronger than okay.
For the second game, we went with a developer named Justin. I paid them $110 for the game.
You know, shout out to helping out the little guy. Justin over here, he had 1 review when you hit him up.
Okay, so for game 2, we've got Dimensional Drifters. Again, just by somebody else. So let's go ahead and press play, and it looks like it's a bit of a speedrun game, which is cool. We got our character here. Now we can attack with our sword, as you can see. We can also jump, which I shouldn't have done that. And of course, being a Dimensional Drifters game, you can flip gravity. Let's try to complete this game as quick as possible. Let's walk around, see what we can find. Okay, I assume I need to get that box onto that button there. So let's jump over and let's flip gravity again. This is a really good integration of the gravity shifting feature. So let's get that red key and let's continue on. Now I'm going to assume you need 3 red keys to open that door there. Flip gravity here. Let's go up. Can we do that? What if we jump and then flip gravity? Okay, that's really tricky to do, but it actually works. And we're at the start.
One also is a lot more like these, since there's only you can only flip it up and down rather than going side to side. The side to side looked really hard to play on the first version, but yeah, it was a little more unique.
All right, we'll do that. Cool. So let's go ahead and flip gravity here, flip gravity again, jump over, get our first key. All right, I'm going with this one next. Okay, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. Let's flip gravity. Oh no, I need to time this really well.
My goodness.
Let's go.
That looks very hard.
No, okay, perfect. Woo! Okay, what way do I go now?
You can do some fancy stuff flipping mid-jump.
There. I have to, oh man. Okay, perfect. We got the key. Let's go.
Let's go.
For the third game, we went with a developer named Cocoon. I paid them $120 for the game. Let's check it out. Okay, now we're up to the third game, Dimensional Drifters. So already a different feel to this game. So we can move around and we can jump. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice jump animation.
And then G to shift gravity. All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Use the ladder to travel to the next level. Cool. All right, now we got some enemies, so let's try to avoid them.
Music's a bit loud, but adds a lot of atmosphere.
Flip gravity there, flip there. Cool.
Honestly, this one looks like a lot of fun.
All right, so let's flip, and there we go. All right, we're on to the third level now. Let's flip gravity there, flip gravity there, flip. Oh no, this is no. All right.
Okay, I mean, it's pretty basic level design, but it's working.
There we go, nice.
Oh, okay.
For the fourth game,
looking
we
pretty
went with a
solid, though.
developer named Andrew Pyle. I paid them $125 for the game.
Okay.
Let's check it out. All right, so here we are with the fourth and final version of Dimensional Drifters. So we're starting out here in this level, and we can move around. So let's go through the door there.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice.
Space to jump. Cool.
Controlling it with the mouse. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how easy it looks to play. But that seems a little awkward.
Right click and oh, okay. We're about to shift gravity. So let's click and we can. Oh, okay. This is. Whoa, this is cool. Okay, let's flip gravity this way.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
So you can like click and then drag the direction you want to flip gravity to. That's okay. Maybe part of the problem with the first game and why it looked so hard to play was that it looked like he was having a very hard time managing which direction he actually wanted to shift things. This control scheme could be a great way towards actually fixing that problem. This looks like some very intentional design, and I love that.
Let's flip gravity that way. There we go. And let's go through there. Cool. Left button. What does that do? Okay.
Oh,
there's a
and
grappling hook. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go
grappling hook plus
like
gravity.
that. Okay, not like that. Let's jump. Let's do that. Let's flip gravity halfway.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that was a little tight, but
This is really fun. All right, let's go through here. I'm just going to enjoy this game, so let's go.
The other ones looked cool. I kind of want to play this game. Andrew Pyle, yeah, Andrew Pyle, he might be about his business.
I'm just going to enjoy this game, so let's go up this way. Flip gravity down, and then let's just disconnect that. Flip gravity that way. Okay, we need to, okay. All right, let's try out the level a different way. Let's flip gravity here. Let's go here, and then we'll slow down, but we'll actually hit a grappling hook. See if we can, whoa, okay. Well, that's sort of the right idea, yeah? So let's do that again. So let's flip that, slow gravity, grapple hook there, flip gravity. No, okay.
You have a grappling hook that has swing momentum that kind of works how you would think it does. But when you switch gravity, it switches the way the momentum is going, which seems like it would be impossible to use in practice because you'd have to be thinking about like, oh, well, if I flip it around, it's going to invert or it's going to go 90 degrees. That probably did not need to be in there, but that seems like the only thing that's missing from making this really work and look like a really fun and fast game design. There we go. Because, like, that worked, but what he was trying to do before looked more fun. Like, with swinging and, like, changing, like, mid-swing, changing gravity, that looked more enjoyable than, like, setting up and then flipping it to fall onto the exit.
All right, so we finally completed that level. Let's see what else we can do here. So let's flip up.
Okay.
And...
oh, baby.
This way, maybe? No. This is actually a really, really tricky game, but I really like the gameplay mechanics. All right, let's just try that first way again. Let's go here. Then we're going to slow down and we're going to try grapple on that and flip that there. Then we're going to go up towards it. There we go. And yeah, those are all 4 versions of Dimensional Drifters we received.
Yeah,
once again, if you'd like to play any of the games from this video, they're available over at my Patreon.
Honestly, I'm surprised at how well that all of them did. And for $100, that's plenty of game. Like, the last guy looked like he did, honestly, maybe too much for the amount that he was getting paid. That was a pretty cool demo. So shout out to all 4 of the developers there, and shout out to Bad Game Dev for putting this together. It's a very cool idea. Really cool concepts. All of them would need a ton more polish to turn into a real video game, but that's fine. You paid $100. That's really all you should expect if you're gonna go to Fiverr to actually get a game made. Anyway, I'm gonna link this guy's video in the description and probably on the screen as well. Very cool video. Let me know if you enjoyed this and we might be able to react to some of his other Fiverr videos. I thought it was pretty nice. We also make game development videos, so go ahead and subscribe. You can check out what we got. There's one that's in the works right now, so stay tuned. If you've watched this far, we really appreciate you. I mean, if you didn't watch this far, we appreciate you, but you ain't even seeing this. We'll see you guys later.